Hi everybody, welcome back to another Stoneforge gaming video. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Reaper of War model. I actually used him for a giant blooded character in a Pathfinder campaign we were doing a little while ago. But this is actually the Reaper of War, which is part of the Reapers line that they did. They did kind of like Death, Pestilence, War. They did the mounted versions and then the foot versions. I just really love this guy. He is absolutely monstrous. That's a 25 millimeter base that he's on right now, but he is huge. He's about the size of an ogre. On the shield here, I actually painted it up with some sort of kind of reddish patina effect, where I edge highlighted it, and you can see back in there I painted up the underside of the shield, but I just kind of painted it up and then edge highlighted it and gave it a couple of washes. The armor I did is sort of a brass / bronze armor, but it's got some reddish hues here and there, and then I kind of just dry brushed it up. You can see the leather there. I did sort of a just a regular sort of edge highlight. You can see it kind of comes in along the back there, and then I actually washed it with that Druchii Violet, which is actually what gave it that sort of semi-glossy effect, that kind of satin effect, but I actually really like it. I love the great sword here on the back. I did it up with gold because the rest of it seemed a little bit different, because there was a lot of silver that I had, silver and brass, so I figured I'd give it some gold. I did a layering effect on the inside to kind of build up that color, and then I'll focus. And then actually on the gemstones there, I layered very, very slowly up to a very bright yellow to kind of make that gemstone effect work. Along the cloak here, you can see how I have gone from the outer edges as sort of a whitish, grayish brown, all into the recesses where it's actually a sort of darker brown color. On the axe, I did the very same effect that I did on the shield, where I edge highlighted and then did that sort of patina wash lines around some of the details. You can see, if it will focus, you can actually see I painted them up with a black beard. That was just the character, and then I did the horns in a gradient effect where I dry brushed the horns originally and then sort of slowly built up those that gradient by using the Reikland Flesh Shade and then some Nuln Oil washes over time to kind of really build that up. The base, you can see here where I integrated the original base to a base that I made, where I added some cobblestones, the bones and stuff like that. I just figured I would leave on there, as they do make it look pretty cool and kind of ominous. I actually made this base just out of some old leftover Games Workshop movement tray, and just kind of put them on there and did all the detailing. But all in all, I think this is a really cool model. If you're looking for some sort of really big, really menacing sort of model for a character, or for something in, like, say, Kings of War or Warhammer, for some sort of like crazy, huge, giant sort of character, this guy is definitely right up that alley. Thank you all for watching this Stoneforge gaming video.